What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys day 19 of the Advent calendar, and it is the Chrysler K. So if you're gonna buy this with real gold, or from gold from your garage, it's gonna be 8,500. If you're gonna buy it from the store, it's gonna set you back about 30 bucks. Let's say 31 for me at least. My change is, on where you live. Big package is 52 bucks. That gets you the Chrysler K, which is an American Tier 8 premium heavy tank. Now, first things first, we gotta talk about the ammo. This is the biggest hurdle. If you're looking to make credits with this tank, you probably are not going to, because the AP is 198 and the APCR is 260, which is 62 more pen. Obviously, a lot better. Shell velocity wise, so the AP is not bad. Like, the gun itself is not bad either. Like 1.8 second aim time is like ludicrous. 35 base dispersion is really good as well, and it has decent like on the move sets and whatnot. So you got almost 2,000 DPM base with a 105 caliber that does 320 damage, and then the shell velocity with the AP is 945, which is okay. That's decent. APCR brings this all the way up to almost 1200, and then it gets to 260 pen, and it's APCR, so you can shoot through walls and whatnot, right? So this is the biggest contender. If you're looking to make credits with this thing, you probably are not going to, because the moment you face basically tier 8 heavies or higher, or anything with armor at tier 8 or higher, you're not going to do anything with AP. Okay, if you're meeting tier 6s and 7s, sure, but we all know how the matchmaking fares. You get a lot of tier 8 at the minimum, and probably a whole bunch of tier 9s and 10s. So that is like the biggest thing. If you want to make credits with this thing, you're not going to. Okay, so besides that point, how's the tank, right? So the weaponry with the APCR is pretty damn good. Like, this aim time is ridiculous. Okay, mobility of 35, a 20 power to weight is really, really good. 6 degrees of gun depression. Now, it's a backwards mounted turret, and it has 6 degrees all across, makes it really easy to play. The armor itself is upper plate is 250, lower plate is 212, so it's extremely good front. The side armor flat is about 100, so once you start, scraping like this, you're going to be showing some significant armor. This is really, 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 really good. It does have the cupola as well, but the cupola, guess what, is a bit of a trap. So frontally, if you don't have like 260 pen, oh no, I guess the lower plate, right? If you don't have like 210-ish pen, this tank is a monster. Like, where are you gonna pen this easily? Literally no, like, where? If you cannot punch through the lower plate, or it's not showing its lower plate, this thing is an absolute monster in terms of armor. Like, it's so it's kind of a one-trick pony. You point the front towards your enemies, and you side scrape as much as you can off buildings and whatnot. Preferably this angle, so you hide the not so weak cupola, and then you're good to go. You kind of just Pepe laugh at the enemy team. It's pretty ridiculous. So it also has 1500 health. You can see here the hull armor is 101.6, which probably helps with some overmatching maybe. The turret is strong, track is strong, 20% fire chance though. 380 fuel range is a bit meh. You want to see the 393, 400. But yeah, I mean, this tank, with AP, it's like, you're not gonna get penned. No one pens you. APCR brings this to you're gonna pen things, they're not gonna pen you. Obviously, with this kind of 3D model, it kind of suffers from the same thing as like the French heavies and whatnot. Is that when you meet a TD that has like 260 pen, you suddenly become like a block of cheese or something. Like, it doesn't matter where you get shot because they're gonna pen you, right? For some of the TDs, right? Some of the big boys with the big cannons will just literally shoot for your upper plate at times. I mean, it's still a really good armor at 260, but you're gonna meet like a Yak Panzer 420 heat or something. Like, that's a bit extreme, but there's even tier 9s with heat that have like 300 pen, and they're just gonna Pepe laugh at your upper plate even. So it's kind of the thing where you don't have any space armor or anything. Like, you don't have any tricky armor. It's just a block of metal, and sometimes it's angled. So you either like your heat will punch right through it, or you're gonna have a good time and just laugh at it. So the crew is radio is also the commander, so you're gonna need a really good commander for this. Got to drive a loader. That's the crew layout. And if you're gonna equip it, I mean, this is the try-hard version. Would be vents, versnaps, gun rammer, food, and all the other shenanigans. Obviously, you can just run optics to have really good free range, 481 with this setup anyway. You could probably lose the food well to still be 460, right? This brings you to about, this is probably the most well-balanced way of playing it, which is 2300 DPM. 34 dispersion is really good. And yeah. I mean, the tank itself is good. It's just a shame that the AP is so shit and the APCR is so much better. You know, you would love to see the like this pen be like, the AP pen was like 220, and the APCR pen was like 255, something like that, you know. That would make a lot more sense. But yeah, that's not gonna happen because it's premium, so we'll probably not get changed, even though they are changing some premium things. Stats in the super test right now. This is not one of them. But there you go. That's the Chrysler K. Do I think it's worth it? I mean, for playing it, it's actually kind of fun. But for making credits, hell no. Okay, hell to the no. Do you buy this thing to make credits for tier premium? So is that worth 30 bucks? I'm not sure. You can make that decision yourself. But the tank itself is kind of cool. So there you go. That was day 19. See you guys tomorrow for day 20. Thanks for hanging out, and peace out.